Hi girls, so today I have a super exciting video that I personally love to film. First things first, I am a little bit sick. I'm getting over like a cold, flu situation. It's not what you think. I feel like nowadays, anytime somebody has a cold or a flu, everybody just immediately jumps to conclusions for a good reason, but it's just a little cold and flu. Actually, my dog has a cold and a flu as well, which I didn't even know existed. He got it, I guess, from another dog like 1 week ago. And poor pastis, his nose was all like full of snot and stuff, but we took him to the vet and he's all good now. So anyways, getting back to the point of today's video, I recently filmed an Instagram Decides, the best date night cologne for men. And I wanted to do the same thing for women because I mentioned in that video, I really love to get an outside perspective. Obviously, this is my YouTube channel and I love to talk about things that I want to talk about and I want to cover, but I also like to hear other people's perspectives. I'm the first person to really want to listen and take in other people's thoughts and opinions on fragrance. I love that, and that's actually why I started my channel, to kind of connect with the community. So I feel like I just ranted for so long. So there is 11 fragrances that we're going to be talking about today. I asked on Instagram to all of the men, what is your ideal date wearing? Like, what is the girl of your dreams or the guy of your dreams? What are they wearing on a date? We're going to start out with a cult favorite, cult classic. You guys already knew that this one was going to be in the list. Tell me I'm wrong. BACCARAT Rouge 540. I agree. Fabulous date fragrance, fabulous fragrance in general. We all know how it smells. It's a sweet, woody. It has this warm, spicy saffron note in the opening. Some people get a medicinal vibe from it, which I can understand. Some people get that burning caramel smell, which personally I do get. It's very long lasting. It projects a lot. There is something magical in this bottle where the scent itself, it has such a strange way of adapting to your skin. It's unexplainable how the projection of this fragrance is, but it is, and I'm very happy for it. So BACCARAT Rouge, it is a great scent, although nowadays I must say it is less unique than it used to be. That's fine, but personally, I always feel a little basic when I wear this fragrance now. That's why whenever I wear it, I always layer it with something else. So BACCARAT Rouge really frequently came up in my question box, my poll on Instagram. It really came up a lot. So BACCARAT Rouge 540, I guess men really love this one on a woman, and I already knew that because Pierre loves it on me, and every time I wear it, I get somebody comment on my scent. Next up, we have Carolina Herrera Good Girl. This is the Supreme version, but I'm just talking about the original Good Girl now. Honestly, I'm not surprised about this one. It is a great fragrance for what it is, and when I look and analyze all of the designer fragrances released in the last 5 years, Carolina Herrera Good Girl, it really stands out. It really stands out as something more unique. It doesn't smell like this typical floral, fruity. What I was saying is that I really appreciate the way that it smells when you line it up to all of the other designer fragrances that are fresh, floral, peonies, sweet, fruity, girly girl. This one was unique at the time. I do really like it a lot. I like one of the flankers much more, which I'm going to talk about in another video coming soon. It's fantastic. It's one of the flankers of Good Girl. But anyways, men really seem to like this kind of, let me spray it, this musky, floral, kind of weird, dusty cacao. It's sweet, but not too sweet. It's floral. It's a little musky. It's a little bit sweet, a little bit powdery. It's just a really nice scent, and I understand why it's so well loved and very popular. So Good Girl by Carolina Herrera, men really love this one. It's a very safe option to wear on a date, and the longevity and projection is fantastic on the fragrance. Next up, we have Black Orchid from Tom Ford. Was so happy to see this one come up because I agree that it's such a powerful, sexy date night scent. For me, this is for a bad bitch. Like, it's for that bitch. Black Orchid is a very confident and powerful fragrance, and the person that is wearing it has to wear it with confidence and power. You cannot be like shy and intimidated wearing Black Orchid because it's such a character of a fragrance. It's floral, it's musky, it's dark, it's sweet, it's earthy, it has this rootiness to it. It's just so strong and enveloping and loud, and it's very, very, very powerful. You're definitely going to turn heads and stand out with this fragrance, but it is not everybody's cup of tea, and I completely understand that. It is my cup of tea. It never used to be. I really miss it in my collection actually, and I think I will maybe try to get a bottle while I'm here, because Black Orchid is just a unique masterpiece gem fragrance. That's just my thoughts. And I totally understand why a lot of guys love this one on their woman, because it really is a special fragrance. So Black Orchid has my tick of approval, love it so much, and a lot of guys love it for a date night. So the next one is actually a recent favorite designer of mine, and I'm really surprised that I ended up loving this fragrance, but it's because one of my close friends in Dubai, the first time that I met her, she was wearing the fragrance and I was just captivated by it. It was so beautiful, feminine, sexy, very, very, very sexy and flirtatious, but it projected so much when she was wearing it, and I was like, wow, what are you wearing? It smells amazing, and it is Givenchy L'Interdit. Now, I know that there is so many flankers of it now, and I do really love the black one. I think it's the Extrait, I'm not really sure, but I'm just talking about the original L'Interdit because so many guys mention L'Interdit, and I completely understand why. The fragrance is so approachable, feminine, fruity, airy. It has this air to it as well. It's not too heavy and thick. It has the beautiful note of tuberose and orange blossom and this very sweet and playful pear note, which I just adore in the scent. It almost has a bit of a sour touch to it as well, if I can remember exactly how it smells. And I really, really want to own the bottle. I will get a bottle of it because it's probably my favorite designer fragrance that I've smelled in quite a long time. And I just like how fun the fragrance smells. So a lot of guys love it. I love it. It projects, it lasts, it smells sexy, fun, and flirtatious. And I 100% agree with this recommendation. Girls, wear it on a date, wear it on a first date, I would say. That's a great impression. Or even going out at night. If you want to kind of meet people, it's a very approachable scent, and I would say go for it 100%. Next up, a niche that I was not surprised at all. It is Kilian Love Don't Be Shy. Now, you guys know that for me, this is not typically my favorite fragrance. Who am I kidding? It's not my favorite fragrance at all. I'm not a fan of like neroli, orange blossom sort of scent, but Love Don't Be Shy is iconic and so many people love it. I see why men like it because it's so, so ultra feminine. It's very sweet, it's sugary, it's powerful, it's strong, but it has this very intense orange blossom neroli mixed with that like marshmallow vanilla sweetness to it. I really understand why so many guys like this one, because for me it's what a very, very like pretty, very feminine. She really likes the color pink. She just oozes femininity. This is what this girl wears, like a girly girl fragrance. That's what it smells like to me. It smells like a girly girl fragrance. That being said, it's not my sort of thing, but I know so many men that love this fragrance, and this is like their top pioneer women's fragrance. So Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. I don't know if I recommend it, but a lot of guys recommend it. Next up, we have a fragrance that I actually also really love. It's from the designer world, and it is La Belle from Jean-Paul Gaultier. La Belle is a beautiful, sweet, fruity gourmand with lots of vanilla, a little bit of this fruitiness, a little bit of a floralness underneath. It's very sexy, it's very sweet, it's very feminine, and I really see why guys would like this one on a woman, because that is typically what men like women to smell like. Either very feminine, very sweet, or fresh, I guess you could say. I really noticed that when it comes to guys, I really think that they like sweet fragrances on women or ultra feminine fragrances. So that's just my like analysis from what I gathered from my Instagram rates and in my life in general. I noticed guys really like sweet fragrances on women or very feminine fragrances. So yeah, La Belle, Jean-Paul Gaultier, fabulous fragrance. I really recommend this one myself, and apparently so many guys really love this fragrance on a woman. Next up, we have Miss Dior. Now, it was hard for me to tell which Miss Dior the men were talking about, because I think you guys are with me on this. I don't understand how many times Dior has reformulated or re-released Miss Dior. I have this version from this year. I love this one actually. It's a really intense, powerful, sweet, feminine scent. This version that's from 2021, I believe. It's a really nice version of Miss Dior. It's very strong. It smells a little bit like Love You Belle, I'm not gonna lie, but I do like it. I'm not really sure which version of Miss Dior the men were talking about because like I said, there is so many, but it came up so frequently on my list. Miss Dior, Miss Dior, Miss Dior, Miss Dior. So keep that in mind. A lot of men love this one because it has got that very typical feminine, beautiful, classy, sweet, girly DNA to it, and I think a lot of men really appreciate that, like I said. And Miss Dior, it came up so much. I have the version from this year. I would recommend checking this one out, although I have to say it does smell a little bit like the line of like Love You Belle type of scents. So yeah. The next fragrance that we have is from Christian Dior again, and it is Hypnotic Poison. Again, no surprise here. I love this fragrance personally. It's such a beautiful, creamy, waxy, it has coconut, vanilla, it has this bitter almond note in the top. It's very smooth and sexy. I think there is some licorice in there as well. It's a sweet gourmand scent, but without being too much. It's very woody underneath, it lasts a long time, it projects a lot, and it smells intoxicating and for me, mysterious. Actually, it smells very mysterious in my opinion, and I think it is a beautiful date night scent for more of that mystery girl who doesn't give too much away. I feel like this girl, she's more like friendly, like she gets along with anyone, she's very typically girly girl, whatever. The Hypnotic Poison girl, she's more, you need to take me on 4 dates before I tell you my name. 2 more fragrances left, let's go. We have this one again, don't even need to talk about it anymore. It's just such a beautiful scent and so famous, guys. The amount of celebrities that wear DELINA, I heard it's crazy. It's really a big success, DELINA, and I know why, because it's such a beautiful fragrance. I hate to say it, but I've been wearing this one for like 5 years now, maybe 4 years, 5. Maybe 5 years actually, 5 years. I went through so many bottles of it. I remember so many memories of wearing DELINA, so many times I was wearing it. Actually, quite a few times I wore it on dates and it went down super well. So, and I don't mean super well like super well, guys. I just mean I got complimented, I smelled really good, I was very confident wearing the scent. It is a beautiful, fresh, floral, musky, powdery, slightly sour, a little bit sweet, very plush, very soft and smooth and so well blended. It is just a perfect fragrance. And if you put in your mind, which I hate to say this, but if you put like this perfect woman in your mind, you imagine what she looks like, how she dresses, she's wearing this. And DELINA, it's just iconic now. It's such a great scent. Men go crazy for it. Really, they go crazy over DELINA because it has that sexiness underneath, it has a muskiness, it has this little skin-like feeling underneath, but it has all of those feminine, floral, fresh, powdery touches on top. So DELINA from Papa on the Mali, I completely understand why so many men love it. Yeah, I don't need to hype it, it's already done and dusted now. MINUIT Demi. Now this is honestly, when I did my Instagram question, I swear to you guys, so many men said MINUIT Demi. Maybe they were saying it to be nice to me, maybe they were not. I believe that they were not, because for me, this is the most, like it's not like anything else that you have in this list. It's not floral, it's not feminine, it's a delicious, this is a 3rd date fragrance. This is mysterious, it's sexy, it's sweet but not too sweet. It has this little bit of a warm spiciness on the top. You have that super delicious caramel and coffee combination in the mid, and then you have the power underneath from this woody, slightly tobacco dry down. It's just beautiful. I wear it all the time on date night, and I just have so many memories with my fragrance. Guys, try MINUIT Demi. You really need to. You need to trust me if you like more gourmand scents. You're not scared of wearing something not typically feminine. It's sweet, gourmand, but not too much. It has a bit of a spice, and it's just beautiful. Very long lasting, and it does really project. And I'm obsessed with my fragrance. So MINUIT Demi came up a lot as well, and I was very happy about it. that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did enjoy this video, what else do you want me to do like an Instagram decides on? Date night, summer, winter. Oh, sorry guys. Wasn't the best idea to film, but I really needed to film today. So yeah, let me know, do you want to see a date night like I just did? Do you want to see Instagram decides the best winter fragrance, the best vacation? What do you want to see? And I will make sure I do it. Thank you guys again and love you so much. I never say that, but I love you guys. Bye.